Can you, before we sort of dive into it, can you sort of give us the scope of water.org and your mission?
Mm-hmm. Well, the scope of the problem is immense. I mean, you saw that in the videotape, and it's one of those immense social challenges that the planet faces, and yet it's completely solvable. And so, from water.org's perspective, the scope of it is immense, and we're still a relatively small NGO. And so, when you look at those two things together, you have to figure out how are you going to be really smart and entrepreneurial in terms of how you tackle the problem. And I've been doing this basically, focused on water since I was an undergrad. And right out of the gate, I thought that the solution was really focused on drilling more wells. As an engineer, you're predisposed to thinking of kind of going out and directly solving the problem. And so the scope of water.org initially was just that, trying to do it better and more efficiently, but it was that. And now we recognize that to get the leverage to connect the dots between what we do and that vision of safe water and sanitation for all in our lifetime, the scope has to change. And it has to be more about leveraging these natural forces that are out there, like the market, like the base of the pyramid that has tremendous purchasing power, and how do we kind of bend or kind of nudge these systems that are out there, like the free market, capitalism, and customers, to be able to tilt the playing field a little bit more in their favor, so that they can get access to water and sanitation and be able to afford to pay for it in the majority of cases.